Hey, so as you can see by the title of this video, this is just another 25 questions just about me. I'm going to do this one a bit differently this time. I'm going to pick the questions out of this hat. The reason for that is because I couldn't actually decide which order to ask the questions. So anyway, let's get started. The first question is, what's your favourite muffin? The toffee ones you get in BB's, they're pretty nice, I think. Name one thing you can't do no matter how hard you try. Grow a beard. Do you have any weird habits, and if so, what are they? Yeah, I think I have a couple actually. Firstly, I like to put tinned milk on top of my cereal as well as normal milk. People think that's a bit weird, but I think it actually tastes pretty nice. And I sing in the shower as well. That's pretty embarrassing, but yeah. And I like to step on dead leaves because I love the crunching sound. I find it very soothing. Tea or coffee? Definitely coffee. To be specific, I like a cup of mocha, or the cold coffee you get in Costa. That's pretty nice as well. What's your favourite episode of Family Guy? Uh, Definitely the one where Peter makes up his own religion called the Fonz. I find that really funny, and I laugh every time I watch it. It's hilarious. What do you think Captain Hook's name was before he had a hook for a hand? Well, I don't know, that's kind of hard to tell, but if I was to guess, I would have to say Jeremiah McGregor. I don't know why, it just suits him. What's the funniest question you've read on YahooAnswers.com? Uh, I've read a lot of funny and weird questions, but I think the funniest has to be either I just drank a tall, cold glass of lemonade and it made me more thirsty. Am I pregnant? That's one of them. That's really funny. And another one is, I was bitten by a turtle as a young lad. Should I still drink orange juice? I just find those ridiculous. Would you rather lose your hair or lose your hearing? That's a good question. Beethoven was deaf, and look where that got him. But I think I'd lose my hair. I wouldn't really fancy being deaf. Name something you've had to get used to over the years. People mispronouncing my surname. Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of looks. Well, usually I let other people decide, but since you've asked, I think I rate myself pretty highly, 7.5 maybe. Do you have any phobias? Yeah, ophidophobia. Ophidophobia. It's the fear of snakes. I can't really pronounce the word, but yeah, I was bitten by a snake as a child, and now I'm terrified of them, just like Indiana Jones. What would you do if you inherited a pizzeria from your uncle? I would have a party and then sell it for a load of dough. Excuse my bad joke there. Who did you prefer as a child, Santa or the Tooth Fairy? Well, Santa only came once a year, and the Tooth Fairy brought money. But generally Santa's gifts were a lot better, so I'd say Santa. Do you have any bad qualities? I'm not really sure if it's a bad quality, but I do quite like getting attention and being in the spotlight. I just like that. Yeah. If you could play any position in any sport, what would it be? Well, I'd pick American football. I don't think I can throw the ball well enough to be a quarterback, so I would choose to be a wide receiver or maybe a running back because I quite like the idea of ramming into people and it just looks fun, really. What's the most disgusting movie you've ever watched? Definitely a Serbian film. It's disturbing. It's just weird. I wouldn't recommend it at all. Have you ever been compared to anything or anyone weird? Yeah, once someone told me I was the son to their lizard, and that's because I'm generally always really warm, and I used to be like a personal radiator for them. That was a weird comparison. What superpower would you like to have? Okay, I'm going to be greedy and take a few. I think it'd be pretty cool to be able to control time, because that way you could undo mistakes and relive the good times. I'd love to be able to use the Force like Jedis and Siths in Star Wars, and I'd love to be able to copy other people's superpowers, because that way I could like add up a load of powers and never get bored of any of them. If you were a Microsoft Office program, which one would you be? Excel, seeing as I practice the art of excelling. Android, Apple, or BlackBerry? Frankly, I'm not a big fan of Blackberries. I just don't see what the huge obsession with them is. Since I have an Android phone, I think I should probably pick Android, but that could change if I had an iPhone. If you were shrunk to the size of a pencil and put in a blender, how would you get out? I'd use my Mad Ninja skills to rebound from side to side until I reach the top, and then just slide down the side of the blender. What celebrity do you think you look like? People tell me I look like Seal because of my high cheekbones, like obviously without the scars. But there's a picture of me on Facebook with a blonde wig, and apparently I look like Nicki Minaj in that picture. Do you prefer normal sausages or bratwurst? I'm not really sure what a bratwurst is. I think it's like a wiener sausage or something, but I prefer normal sausages. Name one thing you do when you're hungry but there's no food at home. It's really weird. I like keep opening and reopening the fridge in hope that something edible will just appear out of nowhere. I don't think I'm the only one that does that though. I'm pretty sure everyone does. And finally, yeah, what did you dream of last night? Oh, I don't know. I can't remember my dream, but once I had a dream that I was falling into a huge basin of chocolate fudge. I'm not really sure what else happened in that dream, but that's all I remember. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching the video, and just share it and subscribe. Thanks.